Hey everybody, today is Thursday, April 11th. Happy birthday to my cousin Jason. If you're watching this, he's not watching this. But anyway, we are almost done with this 30-day challenge, 30 live days of challenge. This is the second to last day. To recap so far, I'm not going to recap all we've done in the last 30 days. If you're catching us for the first time today, you got to go back and watch day one forward. But we made our agent chatter website for real estate to get real estate agent chatbot clients. I've got a ton of booked appointments already using all the techniques and all the things that I showed you in this course, including the most important one, which is just hitting up Facebook groups, having them try your demo, giving away free knowledge bombs, things like that. Until finally, to cap this whole challenge off and to make this snapshot totally killer, we worked on an infinite AI nurture sequence, which means that when the person comes into your agent chatter or whatever website you build with agent chatter as your base, if they come in via the opt-in form, if they come in for booking an appointment, any way they come in, if they're a new contact, it will what's going on here? That's odd. Oh no, it's broken. Anyway, if they come into any of these channels, it'll trigger this flow, and let's open it up because we're almost done with it totally. So we're going to agent chatter. Make this bigger. Sorry, it kind of threw me off when that's not loading. It's like a Microsoft product. It should always load. It's okay. No problem. Okay. So go to automations. This is a pure automation play, right? So I've got my infinite nurture here. I'm going to clean this up before I give out the snapshot on Monday. All right, so we go into infinite AI email responses. This didn't move. I thought I put this in that folder. I know I put this in that folder like 3 times. I'm going to move it back into this folder, infinite nurture. Okay, so there's 3 steps to the infinite nurture folder. Step 1, which works awesomely, is the infinite AI email responses, which are different than the general emails that get sent out. So this basically, when an appointment is booked, this only works when an appointment is booked, and we send the new lead, the opt-in form, the waiting list, those workflows get sent to this workflow. That's why the only trigger you see is appointment status changed, because I want to look for that trigger here. But this also gets accessed via a bunch of other workflows. Okay, so they're all coming down here. Waits 5 minutes, changes the email to the glass com type to email, blah, 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 adds a tag, sends an override message. Then it adds it to our next bot. But this response bot, what this does, this will send out a quick little message 5 minutes after they've booked with us, or 5 minutes after they've interacted with us, basically saying, hey, so excited to work with you. What do you want to know about bots or whatever, right? Or at least it's a friendly response from me personally. It's not a long form email, which is the next bot. This is just, hey, thanks for booking. It's Josh, whatever. And it's good to have a personal touch to it. Okay. And it works really well with emails because it really definitely sounds like a person. Okay. So they're going to get this as a quick little email, right? And then if they respond to that, we made a bot in CloseBot called the Infinite AI bot. But you only need 1 bot for this. So we have our agent chatter infinite AI nurture, which is what this is. The way it works is it's one objective. It just keeps looping, looping, looping forever and ever. So when they come into this workflow and they get this override message, if they respond to it, it'll respond back. If they respond to it, it'll respond back and forth and back and forth and back and forth forever until they basically say stop. But it doesn't bother them too much. It doesn't hit them up every hour. It doesn't keep hitting them up. It just responds when they respond. Okay. And then it adds them to another workflow, which is a really, really cool workflow, which is this infinite chat GPT email sequence. And this we did yesterday, and it works awesomely. And I'll show you the results. Okay. Hold on. I got to go to yesterday.
Have I ever missed a day?
Pardon?
Have I ever missed a day?
Yeah, you have. Yep. We've moved on. So, hold on. I want to get all my emails out. Okay, cool. So yesterday, this thing here sent us all these emails, one after the other. They're all totally different, right? They're written by ChatGPT. So we don't have to do anything. We wrote the prompt. We wrote the prompt in ChatGPT. We had ChatGPT help us write this prompt. Sends the email. And the last thing we want to do today is the only problem, as you can see, is that all of the titles are the same. So we're working on our title randomizer. So when it comes through and it writes the email and it sends the email, the first email, there's a default. So let me duplicate this window. There's a default. There's one field that we added yesterday, which is here. So this is where we got to see what's up. So we have this field here called random title. Okay, so random title has a pre-filled. So it's pre-filled with this. You know, I think this is the problem. I think it's overwriting it. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to take this out real quick. I'm going to save that. So rather than this being filled, because it's empty, right? So there'd be no subject to the first email unless I deal with this right now. So I'm going to deal with this right now. So what I want to do is in one of the workflows, it'll be really simple. The first time they come in to step one, we're on step two. So I want to go to step one. First time they come into step one of this infinite AI email thing. I'm going to do it here. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do it in step two. My bad. So here, first I'm going to write the email. I'm going to add the first email because it's going, well, I only want to do it once. I don't want it to loop through here. So I actually do have to do it in step one because it's not going to go and loop through step one. Oh yeah, and in order to make that loop, I had to make a little hack kind of thing, and I'll show you that in a second. So in step one, I'm going to set the title for the next workflow just because I know that they only go through here once. Okay. So before I send it in there, I'm going to update contact field. I think this will work. This will be called set email subject or email title. Yeah, it's an email title. All right, and then we want to update random title, right? With that unlock the thing that I took out of the pre-filled field. I'm going to paste it in here, so it's just going to do it manually. And I think this might solve our problem. In the very least, that field won't be empty, which it would be. Okay, so now let's look at random title. So basically, the way this works, oops, sorry. So when it goes through, oops, sorry, when it goes through step one or step two, the last thing it does is it adds this randomize tag, randomize, right? So what the randomize tag does, the randomize tag triggers this random title. And what the random title does, it gets a title, right, from our prompting. It saves the title into that field, right? And then it removes randomize. So every time it comes in randomize, it's going to go over and over again. So this should work, I think. All right, so randomize. And then finally, in order for this to loop, I had to go to here going back to the wait step, but it doesn't like that. It said it doesn't like that. So what I did is I created a really simple little, I guess it's, I don't know, it's a hack. It's just a little tiny trick that will, at the end of this flow, I put it into this workflow, and all this workflow does is wait like a second or, like 6 seconds and put them back in this workflow. So it just loops them around. So that's how I did it. There might be a better way, but it worked well. Okay, so there's 6 people waiting to go through here. These are all real people. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. So I want to test this out now with the randomizer. Okay, so I'm going to send myself through it. Okay, here I am. Okay, so now I got to refresh this and push myself through this. Wait, I gotta open it up. Wait, enrollment history. Yeah. Here's me. Okay, so I'm gonna push myself through that. Okay. So now I'll check my email. And watch, it's gonna come right. I'll be in here again because it loops. You know, we made this thing loop. So I'm gonna be in here again. So it's writing my email. Takes a second, as we know. All right, now I'll look at my email. There it is. So it said that, so it looks like it put in the correct thing that I copied. So now the only way to test this is to do it again. So here's this email, right? And then we'll look at the other email that's going to come out of this and we'll check them out. So here, look, I'm back in this wait step because it looped me back around. So I just want to, what is this? Push myself through it. So I had to go back to enrollment history. And I'm up at the top this time. I'm going to push myself through that. And wait a second, and I should get another email. Okay, so I'm writing the email, going to the randomize tag, and while we're here, let's look at the randomize step. Random title. Should call this randomize. That's fine, whatever. So I'll look at the enrollment history. Huh, since I didn't go through here today. Maybe it will on the second try. That's odd. I'll be so mad at no allows re-entry. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Randomize tag added, and then it removes the randomize tag. And then the only other thing that adds the randomize tag is here. Okay, well, let's see what my email. Let's see if I got a new email. I did. So it's the same title. All right, no problem. But look at the email is different. That's awesome. So cool. All right, now we never have to write emails ever again. Okay, so but we got to get this is the last thing we're doing, folks. So we're gonna get this title thing real quick. It's not going through here. I didn't go through here today. Why? Okay, no problem. So, but it'll add randomize tag. That is right. And then wait 1 second. Not 1 second. It's really a pain to do that. Wish they'd fix this. 0.1, whatever. Just to make sure that I added the tag, it goes to the loop workflow. The loop workflow just doesn't do anything. It doesn't touch the tag. It goes back. You can go through as many times as you want. And then random title, you can go through as many times as you want. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send myself through this just to make sure this works. And I'm pretty sure it will. Well, I'm going to send myself through the title randomizer and look right in the contact itself. It's so annoying. It's like barely works. Okay, there we go. All right, so it's going to randomize the title. So if I go to look at my contact, yeah, so if I go to the contact for me, here, I keep putting this stupid random title in there. All right, let me do this again. It should be a different random title. So let's see what's up with this. Enrollment history. There I am. Okay, I'm going to send myself through again. It should randomize the title. Okay. All right, looks like it did it. Okay, now if I look at my contact, if it's the same, then we'll fix it. It's also got these quotes around it for some reason. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to fix it. Huh, okay, so something's busted. No problem. So let's see. So step one, let's go back to step one. When someone comes into step one, oh, I know why it's not working. It's never been removed. I'm an idiot. Not an idiot, but you know, watch. Oh, it is removed. I can just do it here. Randomize. So if I do it here, it should go through that, and then it'll take itself off. So if I refresh this, it should be a different title. It works great with the email. Okay. No problem. No problem. So randomizer tag added. So we know that that works. All right. So save random title. Random title is ChatGPT-1 response. Is there another response or something? There's multiple GPTs going. GPT random title response. Yeah, it's just that. It's in context. So the first GPT is GPT-1. Okay, cancel that. Update the field data. At least this is wrong. It's got to be this. Yeah, make it. Do not put it in quotes. And I'm also going to, well, I was going to save this to a flag, but this is the flag. I mean, this is a flag. So, okay. Can I save that? Try it again. Oh, let me save that. So if I go here, I should have no tag. Yep. See, randomizes off because it took it off. All right, randomize it again. I mean, this is odd because it, works with the email, but it doesn't work with the subject line. Well, I guess I can look to see what I'm doing different here. Prompt, custom temperature, email, random. Yeah, it's the same thing, man. Random title, custom, bah, bah. You know what? I feel like, but I'm going to set the temperature to like 9 because that should mean every time it does it, it should never be the same thing. Ever. Ever. All right, let's do this again. I'm just going to send myself through it. Oh, ChatGPT. When it works, though, oh, what magic. Here's the response. Unleash your power of AI. The response is the same every single time. It's crazy. So the prompt's wrong. All that means is the prompt's wrong. No problem. Generate a new and random catchy email title. Make a site refresh every time. I mean, it can't write the same title now if I do this. There's no way. Okay, so now let me send myself through that. This is just basic ChatGPT stuff, guys. It should totally work. All right, now I'll look at my contact. And you can see the results there. Just unlock, unlock, unlock. Jeez. Seems virtually impossible. All right, one last thing to check. There's nothing else to do in the class, folks, so I'm doing this. It could be the random titles. Let me check this random title field. I think this is messing me up. Yeah, jerks. What jerks? I did save this. That's what I thought. Okay, this whole time. Well, see, look, I knew it. You cannot get rid of some of this stuff. All right, no problem. But I got to redo all this stuff. All right, that's annoying. All right, I'm just gonna call this randomizer. Title randomizer. All right, you get no pre-fill value. Don't give it a pre-fill value. Don't make that mistake I did. All right, I'm gonna delete this one because it makes me crazy. Delete. Okay, now we just gotta fix these real quick. So hit refresh, and then step 1, hit refresh. And all these little fixes I did, I don't think I'm going to need that. It'll still work, but I don't think I'm going to need all these stupid little fixes I just knocked out. But that's all right. I'll take them out. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this set email title. No, I'm actually going to keep that just because if it doesn't work, it'll have a title. Okay. I don't need to touch that. Oh, yeah, I do. This is title randomizer, so I just got to change these real quick. Oh, man. Copy. Title randomizer, paste, save, save. Here it would be not anywhere here. It's going to be here. It's going to be, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to do title, randomizer. All right, cool. Oh, geez. All right, now let's go through it again. I think we're going to be good. I have faith. So 9 times out of 10, it's GoHighLevel. If you're trying to do something with ChatGPT or CloseBot. Because they do work really well. They work almost exactly as advertised. All right, now see how crazy this title is because I gave it a really high temperature. Okay. No. All right, hold on. Come on now. I feel like, oh, I know what the problem is. Okay, so in the email part, I need to change this. There we go. Ooh, title randomizer. Randomizer. So this is how I'm getting this random title we're making. By the way, this is how it's getting into the email in this step. Okay, so it's this random title, and that's why I'm randomizing. The email gets sent, it randomizes the title, so the next time it's got a new title, and so on forever. Okay, let's do this again. I think I'm in here, maybe. I am in here. Oop. But I don't care. I'm just going to do it from this way. It's faster. Let's see. Random title, test workflow, Josh. Okay. Now, that shit worked. Darn it. That's insane. It almost seems technically impossible. Because it works perfectly with email. Something's too complicated here. Let me think. You know, I can do this all in one step. I'm just going to do this all in one step. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So it's going to come through, and then it's going to randomize the title. So I'm just going to add another, although yeah, because I'm sending the email here, so that's fine. So I can do this. Watch this. So I'm going to tweak this a bit. So this will be better. So I'm going to do GPT. I'm going to say create a title for this email. This was probably easier. Sorry, folks. I wasted your time, but that's all right. We learned as we didn't achieve. Okay. Chat GPT. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, write me a title based off of this email. Okay. And then I'm going to save that. All right. This will be better. Now, oh, this is so much easier. Yeah, duh. Now I can go into this subject line and just make it the output of ChatGPT number 2. This is so much easier. I apologize, folks. We could have had this all done yesterday. That's all right. I had to make up stuff to do to finish out this class because it was so awesome. Okay. Yes. Okay, get rid of this. No wonder it's not working. Oh, dude. So it is working. Watch. When I go to my contact and I go this way, I should have seen a longer piece of text because look, I have like this field actually has too much stuff in it. Okay, there we go. Now it's going to work. So V2, we don't need this. I don't need the randomized tag. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to unpublish this thing. But it'll still go through the loop workflow. I'm going to take this wait step out. It doesn't need to be. I can leave in randomize because I turned this off. It's irrelevant. All right, let's do one more. Let's send me through here. And if this works, it's even better and more elegant, right? Which is how it works when you're inventing this stuff, I suppose. We're not inventing, but like figuring it out. All right, cool. So now I'm going to be here, waiting for time. Okay. And what's nice is all these people will get the right working thing because I fixed it, hopefully. Okay, so now it's writing some emails. It wrote the email. It's writing the... I got to change the title of this, which I will do once it's done with this thing. And who cares how long it takes to write the email, right? Like, it's not like chat. They don't know how long it takes, so... It does take a bit. All right, looks like they went through it. I'm back up here at the top. Let me change the title of this to write email subject or title. Subject. All right, now let's look at my email. Let's check it out. Better be a different title. Yes! It worked. All right. Sorry for wasting your time, folks, but look at this. Revolutionize your lead management. New email. All right, let's do another email. Let's send me through again. And if we're done, I'm going to clean up a snapshot, give it all to you guys, and tomorrow we're just going to do recap and thank yous and goodbyes. Okay, nice. Let me send myself through here. And questions and answers. You guys can ask me anything you want tomorrow, but anything.
Real quick, Josh, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So this email sequence that you're going through, this would only be if someone actually responds back to the email that you get, if they get the first email?
Good question. So now, let me see if I can show you the lucid chart. Because yeah, there we go. So I made this yesterday with us in the class where there's two bots going on. It's one bot, but it's one bot. It only goes to this infinite response bot. But it sends out two different emails. It sends out a response email thanking him for booking, thanking him for joining right away. This one waits a day and then does it every day. It's more like a nurture bot. The other one's kind of like a follow-up bot. It's not a bot, it's a flow. I'm going to say flow because it's not a bot. These are flows. This is the only bot is this infinite AI bot, nurture bot, which is in CloseBot, this one, Infinite AI Nurture. So that's what this is here. So when it comes into step one, I set step one, it can come in either if the appointment status has changed, if I send them in there from a few other workflows, like if they become a new lead, if they become a new contact, if they become a new whatever, they come through here. But they've interacted with me in some way. And then I set it to email. So even if they hit me up from Facebook or whatever, I still want an email to go out. If they don't have an email, this doesn't work. Which is fine because all the triggers that are coming into this do have emails. I make sure that every flow has grabbed an email. I don't just send everyone into here. And if they filled out this appointment status, I have their email, right? Because I had them fill out an appointment form, which has email. So this infinite tag, what this does is that just changes the webhook to our infinite bot, which is this one, which is this here, right? So this is the magic bot. Okay, that's the only bot. Everything else is ChatGPT and AI, but this is the only CloseBot bot. Then it comes down here. I don't need to do this email title nonsense. Well, I can, it doesn't matter. And I'm doing this because the email, this title randomizer field is blank. So for some reason that conks out, at least it'll be able to, it'll still be blank because I'm not using this anymore. Never mind, disregard that. I'm going to take this out. We don't need it. I'm not using it anymore. Okay, I'm going to save this. Okay, so it goes through this flow. The first time they come in, it goes through the flow. And in 5 minutes, it responds to them, but just a tiny message. Just a real simple sentence for me personally. They're not, it sounds like it's for me. It's not just, hey, check out this long email. Like, look at this thing, look at that thing, right? This is for me in 5 minutes. And if they respond, then I respond back. And if they respond to that, I respond back. And if they don't respond, this never respond. There's no more emails from this flow. Okay. But notice I send everyone coming into this flow into the daily AI emails, which is step 2. Okay. So there's no trigger because I'm manually sending them in here. And that's where we're at. I wait a day. I send someone through it. I do the random email. I write the subject line. All right. So hopefully this is a different subject line. Can't really tell. Hold on 1 second. Let me look. Yep. No, it's the same subject line. Interesting. All right. I'm going to send myself through it again. Okay. All right. So they come in, see, it waits a day, but here's me going down here. So it's going to write the email using ChatGPT, and then it's going to take the content of the email that it just wrote, and it's going to use it to write a subject line. And then this email is going to use the response from ChatGPT number 2, which is this one, as the subject. And it's going to use the response of ChatGPT 1 as the message. Pretty simple, actually, now that it's built. I don't need this randomized tag on here. I'm going to delete that.
Did you ever get it pulling from a knowledge base?
No, I don't. I'm moving on from that.
Okay.
Yep, we're done with that. No, it does. So yeah, so it doesn't. This is the only prompting. It's not connected to an email. It's a relatively simple technique, and it works pretty good. You could obviously add to that. This could be much more advanced, but this is a relatively simplistic. But it still is unique emails every day, which is incredible. All right, so another email came in, and it's the same title. So something is not. Oh, I know what the problem is. I think when it comes through here, no, the email's different. That doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't the title be different?
The title might be set in the email workflow.
It is set in email workflow, but it's set to this GPT-2 response.
No, what about the send email workflow? The one with the 3 on it.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a. I don't think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I can look. I don't think that has anything to do with this part of it. Maybe. Oops.
Nope, not that one.
I know.
That one. The third one. That one.
Yeah, dude, I know.
Okay. Sorry. I'll just leave.
All right.
Okay. Open up that email right there.
Yeah. Oh, good point. So. No,
RE about.
So you know what this is? This is I
so...
think, this is so weird.
It says RE about.
Naturally populated, but this is just RE about. I wonder why it's not. Is that just what it says every time?
Yes.
Must be.
Have your emails been?
I can't set it to the variable though.
Have your emails been saying RE about lately?
Yes, I have seen it everywhere.
Okay, that's where it's coming from.
But it's not coming in. It's not coming on these emails.
You could
I'm getting.
Okay.
So like these emails, where'd they go? Sorry. Yeah, see, it doesn't come in on all these emails here.
Okay.
Are different. So this is working. They're all different, different emails. But the title itself is not changing. But so the title is definitely set in this step, but I have seen that about thing everywhere, and it is annoying.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's coming through. Well, we could look, right? Yeah, I didn't even come through here today. So I think this is just like.
Well, how are you sending your? Where are those emails coming from? Then I'm wondering.
Oh, these step 2s and 3s are my own numberings. This is so don't confuse I made my own numbering. So the email just
you got your own emails there. Okay.
Right. So I'm using the output from this to write this thing writes the email and it works great. Write a random title. Let me just try one thing. Because it keeps writing the same title, which is also strange. All right. So if All right, so let me just push myself through again. Josh. I don't know which one this is. All right. Yeah, now I got another email. It's crazy because this time it's in quotes.
Huh.
Yeah. And the contact, this, oh, wait. No, this should be empty. I mean, well, I'm not messing with this thing anymore because I'm doing it all inline. It's as if it's getting it from well, even with the same title, it's still pretty cool. All right, so while I'm doing that, I want to just clean this up so I can give you guys a snapshot. All right, we don't need name fixer. I'll just probably do this on my own too. Okay, it's still spinning. Oh, why is it in quotes? I'm going to increase the temperature. Works so well with the email. I'll do it again. I'll do this. I'm going to set the title. I'm not using that field, but I'm not using it for the email, but I do want to store this output from GPT-2 in here. See if I can grab that. I'll push myself through again.
If this doesn't work, I might have you just maybe have you step through that workflow each and every step again, just so double check.
Okay. All right, let me look at my email. Yeah, see look at this. So one time it has an exclamation point, one time it doesn't.
Hey, but did you get a different email subject now?
No, they're the same, but slightly different.
Well,
See
that's
that?
fine. I mean, it's the same prompt. I mean, it's like
It doesn't matter. Because it should be getting the content from the prompt above it, and I'm saying write a random title for this email. And it keeps giving me the same title with a temperature 9. That's like impossible.
is it the exact was it the exact same,
Yeah.
or was it slightly different? Because it says lead management and the other one says what? Go back. Go to the
They're all the same. One of them has quotes, one doesn't. I mean, it's very odd.
No, go up to the top. Where's that right there?
I guess it is slightly different.
As long as does one of them say real estate business and lead management? Is that
It does. You're right.
okay?
Okay, so that's weird. So that means that this is working properly.
I would say summarize it. I would say summarize. Yeah. I would say summarize this email into a title. Depending on how much variation you're getting out of that other prompt. Are you getting a lot of variation?
I could also try this into a title because it does have a high temperature. This email into a title.
Yeah.
Into an email title.
That temperature might be pretty high for the amount of variability you're wanting. How much variability are you getting?
Even if it gives me gibberish, it's work. But I am going to do this. I'm going to put a wait step. In between the email, in between the contact field. I know you don't have to because it seems to wait on its own, but just in case. I'm gonna add a small wait step.
How much variability are you getting in the body of the emails right now? Are you happy with that?
A lot, yeah. About
Okay.
0.3. Yeah, about 0.3.
Okay.
For sure.
So yeah, I think if you're summarizing something that's already have a lot of variability in it, that will give you the variability in the title.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're totally different for sure. I'm gonna send myself through a couple times. Yes, see it waits, which is nice. Yeah, they're all very strange.
I mean, at least you're getting some variability at all. That's a big difference.
All right, so now it's waiting. And it's done. So now I got another email. Oh my God, look, it's different. All right, let's do it again. Hey, look, can you see that? It's different. Introducing. Let's do it again.
Let's go.
All right, I'm confident it's going to work. We're done.
Let's go.
I mean, you can't come up with simple solutions until you do the hard one sometimes. So, I say this whole thing to write unlimited emails
Dude,
take about an hour and a half. I mean,
you got a 2 Comma Club award sitting right there.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, I'm not even trying to like think of a product how to do it because obviously there's products that write a ton of emails, but this is like real time writing.
Oh yeah,
pretty cool.
This is what people thought I had made the first time. They're like, does this automatically write emails? I was like, not yet.
Well, I got it's interesting. So I did get a different. It's different, but it's not super different. So let's see the third one. It's so odd.
Yeah.
But it's getting there. I mean, it baby steps, right?
Yeah, prompting tweaks.
It's all about the prompting.
Yeah. Prompting tweaks. That's exciting, dude. Good job.
Thanks, man. And then in here, so this title randomizer, I'm just using as a storage field right now, so it's not being used.
You could also use the text formatter to strip off those.
It worked
too.
It worked.
Let's go.
Streamline your lead management, revolutionizing lead management, revolutionize your lead man. I mean, okay, so these little work, but
yeah,
it gives a completely. I mean, look at these. So, are you tired of spending hours each day? So streamline your lead management. Even it says streamline in the email copy. I love it.
What about first name? What about you're going to put some contact first name there?
Well, you could, except I don't know how to handle what. So yeah, so what I would do is I would do on this step here. I would do hey.
There you go.
I want it to be random. Hi. I'll just do hi because it's more. Because then if it's the same every day, at least you're being kind of respectful rather than hey. So I'll do hey first name.
Okay.
And that's it.
And then the body.
But now I need to tell the bot, the ChatGPT, not to include the greeting, which I thought I did. To be honest with you, do not include the email subject. Do not include the greeting. Start right at whatever. That's all it needs. I was going to set the temperature of this higher. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I want it high. That's more random. I want this higher. I never set it high, but whatever. It's kind of nice about follow-ups emails when you're playing with them is you have like a day to work on them while people are waiting in the loop. And if you mess them up, it's not like you messed up.
Hold on a second. Go back to the builder. Dude. Add to loop workflow. Why are you not using a go-to in here?
Because it gives me an error. It was giving me an error because I was looping it to the wait one day.
Oh. It should be fine.
It wasn't. It was giving me an error. Maybe it was locked. I don't know, but this worked too. I did have a go-to.
As long as there's a long enough wait, it should be totally fine.
Yeah.
We'll look at that later.
Yeah, well, this is done for this version, so I'm not going to change it. But yes, I did try go-to. Yeah, I did definitely do that. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So the emails are less. Maybe we're working this tomorrow afternoon, James. Dial this in.
Yeah, I guess you could tell the group about our live build call tomorrow.
Yeah, we're doing a live build call on James's marketing show at what time is that? 1 p.m. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time. Yeah.
1 p.m. Central.
So I'm gonna, because tomorrow is just gonna be like wrapping up this course. But we'll work on this so when I send you the snapshot on Monday, everyone will have this. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just
I thought you said this was a free challenge though.
It is free.
Oh, okay. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
Who's on this call? I will mention this because I think it's funny. Someone listening. Who's on this call? So you guys are on this call. Let's see. Hey, James, Josh, Alex, Andre, Bet, Heather, Scott. So someone complained about me saying that I'm not giving away anything for free and I'm a liar. I'm like, dude, everything's free. Like, you didn't give me any snapshots. I'm like, there are some snapshots in there, but the videos are the free part.
This is like a freaking $10,000 education, in my opinion.
Right. Thank you. Right. So, yeah. So hopefully you guys are getting a lot of value out of this. So all we got to do then is, and maybe we'll pick it up. Maybe I'll fix it later. I don't know. I definitely want to close with this little thing. So we're going to close with, we're really going to get this title randomizer locked up. If I can't get it done with James tomorrow, we'll get it done for sure. And then I will put it in the final snapshot for everybody, which I'm going to give out on Monday to the whole group. So are there any questions for today? Or anything you want to chat about for the next 5 minutes about chatbots or anything like that, agency stuff?
I just want to see that first name thing working.
Say something like that.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Good point. All right. All I got to do is do this. I'm sorry. Who was that? Scott, what's up?
I was just going to say, I'm appalled that someone would say something like that.
Don't say anything. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I know.
I just thought it was hilarious.
The value of the videos is priceless.
They did. Thank you very much. They didn't say anything to me. They complained to someone else. It's just a hater's going to hate. I think that means I'm an influencer now,
Dude,
right?
that reminds me. I need to get you a testimonial video.
Thank you. Yeah, anyone could shoot me testimonial videos would be fantastic. Okay, so it's not working. Why? Not working. Did I do it properly? Email. Sometimes hi, contact first name. So that, I mean, either way, that should be in this email, and it's not, which is odd. Okay, let me send myself through it again. Yeah, that was a private discussion for just this group. But if you're a spy in here and you're hating on me, get out. Just kidding. I feel like an influencer. Someone just ragging on me. I love it. All right, so hi, yeah, that worked. Yep. Hey, Josh. Boom. So thanks. Thanks, James. So now we have it's a personalized random email.
Look at that.
And you could even, so I do have it. I did tell it. It used to say hi, Josh. It used to say thanks, Josh. So I do say end with the
no.
Thanks, Josh, or sincerely, Josh, etc. Okay, so now it's gonna put my name on the end of it, and this is really
hard coded. That's hard coded because it's you. It's your sign off.
Right. Yeah, good question. So I did that purposely with my name because it's from me. So you could work in your salesperson's name
for snapshot purposes.
Custom variable there.
For snapshot purposes, yeah, it could be. There's
so
a
I
location
could do
dot name
or
account. Yep.
It's account, right?
Yeah, account or business owner first name.
Where's that?
So go out to Google and search for high level custom values.
Is that in here?
No, go out to Google.
I know. Hold on. Owner first name.
Where is it? I can't see. Yeah, that might work.
That one. Okay.
That might work.
Where'd that go?
Yeah.
Okay. So
see,
theoretically,
that's how you think in the ways of snapshot, right?
Right.
So he's making a snapshot.
You're right. Okay. So if I had given this to y'all, you would have said sincerely, Josh.
Yeah.
Sincerely, so exactly. Now it doesn't do that. Awesome. Thank you. All right, cool. So now this is a fun way to test, by the way. I'm learning new ways to test faster all the time. Okay, email. Scott, what was did that answer your question? Did you ask a question? I can't even remember. I'm thinking about so many things. I think we're good. All right. Hi, Josh. So it didn't end with a salutation. It didn't. What's that thing at the end? Oh, no, that was 2 minutes ago. It didn't come yet.
Salutation. A salutation is the beginning.
Right. So let me send this. Oh, it's still waiting. It just takes a second. Okay. So I'll come back in a second. Okay, here's another one that just came in. Hi, Josh, real estate agents. Well, did the thanks, Josh, at the end, so that worked. Hi,
The
Josh.
opposite of a salutation is a valediction.
Okay, it will know that.
Yeah, do it.
Thank you, greeting. No salutation. Although, wait a minute. Hold on. Now that we can do custom fields, I don't need to do it in the email itself. Okay. The salutation should include their first name, which is quote, let's see. So their name is user or contact first name.
Okay, so you saw that announcement then too?
What?
Just barely that we can reference higher
Yeah, I
level
know,
variables?
but I don't think. Yeah, this isn't CloseBot.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right. So then in here, I can take out this. It's going to write the salutation for me. This makes it cleaner,
And it might provide more variability too.
possibly. Oh yeah, you're right.
Hi,
Because it will be random.
hi.
Right. Exactly. Right. All right. Last test. Send it through. I'm willing to spend like a half hour on this tomorrow morning too, actually, for the last class, because this is going to be amazing. I mean, this is gold. You'd have to hire someone to do this. And honestly, if you did this, theoretically would require 5 minutes of setup once it's all dialed in real nice. It's crazy.
I'll make a product out of it.
It worked.
Let's
go.
Hold
on, no, that's wrong. That's the old one. Not my bad. Hold on. Let's wait till the new email. Let me
also, it would be good to have a different contact first name in there just to prove the point.
Yeah, sure. There's lots of things you can do with this, folks. Obviously,
I'm just saying is your test contact should not be the same Josh.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
That's a to prove the point.
So here is, yeah, that's the newest one. So it's not giving me a greeting. All right. Well, we'll pick this up tomorrow. I think this is going to be amazing. We'll definitely get it dialed in because it's so close. Yeah, just this sequence here is valuable. No one has this, folks. That I know of. All right. So by the way, the other thing so tomorrow we're going to do a slightly more advanced technique where I'm going to take this prompt and I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm going to tell it the output and I'm going to say fix this. So we're going to have I'm really into having ChatGPT write all of my ChatGPT prompts. And it wrote this one, right? So I'm adding to a prompt that ChatGPT wrote and it's not working properly. So tomorrow we'll get ChatGPT to fix this all up. So if you've been watching today, we made this a much more streamlined process, a single step streamlined process to write a random email, a random title, which we're still slightly tweaking, though it is working. And that's where we'll pick up tomorrow. And we're going to finish this course off. And we'll be all done with this one. We'll move on to the next one Monday at 7 p.m. I'm doing a painter, home services painter, 4-day nighttime nighttime challenge next week. Well, start from scratch, but I'm not going to do the research and building an agency and getting a domain name. None of that nonsense. I'm just going to jump right in to building bots for a painter.
That's what I was hoping this was the first time. Hey, are you sending out invites to that?
I'm doing it. I mean, yeah. So I've had like 50 people on Facebook waiting for a posting, but I'm not doing it. It's not super duper formal. I'm just sending out invites daily.
Yeah, but are you adding it to your ad event? Your ad event?
I know
thing?
I'd have to get back in there. I just need the time to do it. I'm also
Yeah.
working like 6 hours a day with someone else, so
Okay.
that's on other people. It's just I'm super. When I started this challenge, I wasn't busy. Now I'm too busy.
Love
So
it.
mission accomplished. And I got, like I said, the amount of real estate people that are interested in this. If you guys learn how to do just this agent chatter, I'm telling you, real estate agents will come. They love this demo, and you can have it for free. Get your own domain name, copy it. I don't care. Make a lot of
Wow.
money. All right. Everyone have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
You rock. I'll get you your testimonial today.
Thanks,
Thanks, Josh.
Bye, everybody.